on Tuesday, I got a phone call from Mike Seubert's right-hand man, Marty. He's been a good friend of mine forever, and Mike's been a friend for a long time, and Mike accomplished a lot in his life so far, and he helped a lot of other people accomplish their dreams, myself included. I wouldn't have been able to drive a race car for 2 years if it weren't for him. So right now, we just loaded up about 45 minutes ago, left Eau Claire, and we're heading over to the Hill Raceway in Sturgeon Bay. The reason why Mike called and Marty called was because they wanted Built2 to cover the races and do some photography and videography and stuff like that. Well, I'll tell you, a photographer and a videographer I am not. But anyway, so road, Highway 29, we are in Clark County. Got one stop we got to make. And then we are literally off to the races, off to the hill in Sturgeon Bay in Wisconsin's beautiful Door County.
Finally, the thing
what are you two clowns doing here?
Is our contract is up this
Sturgeon here.
Enforce it all night. The contact rule is if you're involved in the contact that brings out the caution, you're both going to the back. If you spin to avoid, you'll get your spot back. But if you're throwing a slide job and you fail, you're going to the back, even if you continue. Is there any questions on that? Very good.
For each line, here's our line of guy we're leaving and lost in there. We're gonna put $100 on an extra 50 each to the 8th place, 14th place, and last place finisher. I guess the
So, are we making any adjustments on your cars tonight since you're crew chief, captain, team management?
Yeah, actually dog sitting too. So this is the second outing for Muffin Motorsports. Just super excited to be at this awesome fair, and grandstands are packed. Dan's brother's here. He makes the best pizza in Door County. Proven fact, 5-star reviews. So that's awesome. Just had some of that. It's been a really awesome night. We roll off 5th for the heat, and let's hope my driver can go put her in the show.
please, water!
Get the water!
Here, get some of that.
Rev the shit out of it! Rev the shit out of it when it's cold, too!
More dust!
More dust! Yeah.
Yeah.
After your first couple laps, you turn here. What do you think?
I need to be a lot better at driving. That's really honestly it. But now the racing starts. Qualifying only needs a little bit.
Well, you had a couple of laps to try and figure this place out,
Yeah.
and this is different than anything we've got over in the west side.
Yeah, I mean, I would compare it to like Montevideo. I've only been there once, and I was really bad there too. So I don't
Well,
know. You got to be able to turn here. That's for sure.
yeah, and you don't quit turning here.
No.
Ladies, it's 1952. It was like to do the livestock industry for 3 generations. Soybean cap ranges has established expertise in the livestock and trucking. Their deep understanding of the livestock business, consumer producer.
Well, Nick, you won your heat, and you look damn good out there doing it. Your crew chief Tyler says you can get even better. What do you think?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll try and snug up a little bit for the future. And being the top guys starting up front, they're all pretty good. We'll probably get into lap traffic early. I'm sure that'll end up playing a part somewhere along the line. But hopefully we're starting on the front row. Hopefully we can stay up there.
Do you think rubber's going to be an issue here?
I don't think so tonight, but I also haven't raced here in 20 years, so it's pretty muddy around the bottom, so I don't think it's going to rubber, but I think there's enough crumbs out there getting blown across where we shouldn't have to worry about that. But 50 laps is a long time too, so if it will, it shouldn't be until the end.
Well, that's just it on a track like this with a competitive field like this. 50 laps, by God, I mean, this race is going to be a lot mental too. You got to really pace yourself when you're out there, and imagine not use your shit up too early.
Yeah, I think it'll depend what guys put on for tires too. I don't know if anybody's going to go harder or not. It's tough to say. If it's going to stay crummy, you're probably better off with a little softer tire. And if it cleans up, it'll be better with a harder one. We'll see who picks what.
Yeah, tire game is always the interesting one, especially at an event like this. But thanks, Nick. Appreciate you. First of many drivers we're going to be talking to here tonight at the Hill Raceway. Standing next to me, this is Chris Oertel. Chris, you haven't been here in about, 16 years, something like that? Last time you were here was modified, right?
06.
Modified. Yep. Turning some laps with this car here, first couple laps, what are you thinking so far?
It's a fun little racetrack. We weren't very good. Should have had a different year in it, but we'll get the heat race and get her going.
Well, it looks like you really don't ever quit turning here.
No, it's a big circle. It's definitely a big circle.
And I was up in the stands just a little bit ago talking to Joe Vertigan, and I forget who he said coined the phrase "circle of death" here.
Yeah, it's round.
Yeah.
I think once the track slicks off a little bit, it'll be a little bit better.
Yeah.
But it's narrow, so track position is going to be key.
Oh yeah. Qualifying, and get a good position for your heat race, and see what happens.
Yeah, that's all we can do.
Well, we'll let you get back working on the 51, bud. But thank you, appreciate it. Tommy, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
So, 36, running okay
Yeah,
so far.
Being a rookie, you know, got it.
Well, you got to impress your car owner nonetheless with Marquette, right? Yeah.
I don't know, I just try my best, obviously.
Well, that's really all you can do. And I tell you what, it takes a big sack of nuts to jump into one of these things. I don't care who you are.
We have in our difficulties of working on stuff, you know, trying to figure out the setups. But other than that, I mean, we found a thing that's working at this track, so we're hoping we can carry it out and maybe finish in the top, you know.
Well, if the track widens out some, you know, a little bit more, I mean, it looked pretty single groovy out there, but...
Yeah, it's a little slick, especially in the middle, towards the middle. But I think, hopefully, maybe you'll see what they do after intermission.
Looks like they were working on, there's a rock or something over in turn 2, yeah.
There's a big rut.
And there's a rut over there.
There's a big one. I hit that a couple times.
Yeah, but that felt nice.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
One of the legends from the east side of the state, here been racing for 40 years, Troy Springborn. Let's start over with that story about 100 years for Scott Construction.
Oh yeah, you were asking me if I was going to retire when I was 50, or 50
At 50
years.
years, yeah.
So this is our 40th year. So no, we're probably going to go one more year and then call it. So funny story is my rep from Scott's Construction was we were talking about the memories and stuff we made and the friendships and stuff like that, and then we were talking about retiring, and he's like, "Well, I can't believe you're doing this yet." And it's like, well, I'm 59 this year, so I'll race till I'm 60, or I might quit this year because it's our 40th year. So then he talks us into racing yet because it's Scott's 100th year next year, and he's like, "You got to race one more year, and then we'll go out together." So we'll see what happens.
Well, and you were just talking about tonight's performance here. We were just lamenting about being a second off. You said the car felt pretty good, and when I watched you out there, I thought you looked really good, but where do you find a whole second, you know?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. I have no idea where a guy picks a second up, especially when the car feels good. So yeah, then it's a whole different struggle because I don't know what to try to look for. So, I mean, it felt good. What do I try to change to make it feel better? I don't know, but we threw something at it. We'll see what happens.
Well, you always got to try something, you know. So
if you're second off, you can't go with what you got because obviously that ain't it. So,
right.
But we'll see what happens here. So
you get a neighbor over here. Should we go ambush interview him quick?
He's kind of not strong, right? So let's go see what he's done.
All right.
Get a picture of his left rear and send that to me. Hey Brad, he wanted to talk to somebody older than I am. I said, "There's a guy right over there."
Well, I heard you saying something, and this is for Seubert Calf Ranches. This is what I'm recording for,
okay.
And for for our show, Built2 Media, and the man leaves his left rear just wide open like that.
He's slow. You don't have to cover that up.
Yeah, I don't give a rat's ass. If they think they're gonna find something there, good luck.
You know, a track like this, out there for qualifying, you were, well, everybody. It narrowed up. You know, it was pretty narrow. Hopefully these guys will be able to clean it off a little bit.
I hope so. We're gonna need a lot wider racetrack to race here tonight.
Yeah, you can definitely see that. And
Very a lot slower for the way I am.
You don't get much slower than him.
So I was talking to Jake Radetsky earlier this week and asked him if he was coming over here because I also live in the western side of the state. And I told him, I said, apparently this track is like a bull ring of all bull rings.
Oh yeah.
And he said, really? I said, yeah, sharpen your elbows, my friend.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And if it stays this narrow, you're gonna have to get them elbows sharp.
It's gonna have to get wide now, that's for sure.
Yeah, let's hope they do it.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for your time.
the circle of death before, and I guess that's pretty actually true. You pretty much drive it like a complete circle, so it's quite a bit different than tracks over on the western side.
You know, I heard that probably within the first 10 minutes I got here. They call it the circle of death. And it makes sense when you look at it. And I was hoping the track will widen out a little bit more. Maybe it will. I don't know. I went out to the midway to get a real good look at it. But how are you feeling for the show?
Oh, good. This is only our fourth night out in this Infinity. It's been good to me early. We just got to figure out what to do with it late. And as far as the track goes, I don't know. I think it's going to rubber really before we're done. But we'll see.
Yeah, that was kind of I didn't want to speak into existence, you know, because that's not what we want, obviously. Unless you're out front, then you want it. But, so yeah, 50 laps on the circle of death.
That's right. Looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
Mandatory fun time here at the Hill.
Absolutely.
Mandatory fun time. Thanks, Tim. Well, Sammy, first time here. You got a few more laps turned. And what do you think of this place so far?
Oh, it's fun. It's pretty narrow. There's not a whole lot of passing, but the track itself is kind of fun to drive. And yeah, I mean, we just see what we can do in the future, I guess.
Think it'll widen out any?
Probably not. No,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that bottom's just too good. And just the way the track's shaped. I mean, maybe it'll prove me wrong, and it will, but I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Well, just go up there and smash the load pedal, I guess, huh?
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Good luck, thanks.
Looks like this. On the boards, the 15-inch Anvelink to the outside, 1910 Eisenberg. The inside of the Built2s, the Rindt to the outside, 21X Miller.
Thornton pulls off the back straightaway. He's headed for the pits. Meanwhile, cars spinning every which way.
40 years.
Shannon Gillett already with one feature win on the night.
Yeah, he was one of my favorites, and
but the
Bulldogs
are all alone out front now.
Super nice guy to talk to, and yeah.
My mom and dad owned a tavern on Shawnee Lake.
Okay.
Third,
Yeah.
Sponsored them Jason in 1972.
Yeah, it was.
Shakes out the race within a race for the
Everybody knew it.
Lights are down. that was pretty cool to see. We'll have openings.
Sponsored by Oertel Motorsports, Deals Livestock, Slippers Trucking, Rural Development, Noah Concrete, Shoots Bar and Grill, D-Tech Trucking, Dental Livestock, Bailey and Building, X-Phase Builders, Crafty Lawn Care, Ring Workers Trucking, Jet Workers Trucking, and Ricky Lemon Trucking. Electric card skipping to the lead. Belts coming undone, helmet coming off. Climbing out of the car, Mike Seubert.
It's a hard fucking thankless job being a crew chief, isn't it?
I wouldn't change it.
I know that.